are going to try and look at these one at a time. First of all, I'm going to... We'll see. Hopefully this works good. But they have released a new class. Everybody was calling for it. Or not calling for it, but a lot of people called it because the old lore book had the all the classes listed out, and the ones that were not already created were like alchemist, cleric, and necromancer. And we still don't have like an adult bard either, but melody exists. So people were calling that if this is going to be a pirate set, which the High Seas kind of confirmed that was the theme, that they would do something like Gravy Bones, Shipwrecked Looter, not to be confused with Davy Jones. Davy Jones has nothing to do with this card. Don't worry about it. But Gravy Bones is a 4 intellect, 40 health pirate necromancer hero. So there is a new talent. The pirate is a new talent that they can use. I don't know why I over-explained that. But at instant speed, you can do whatever that is to destroy a gold you control, draw a card, then discard a card. And if a blue card has been put into your graveyard this turn, you may play cards with Watery Grave from your graveyard. So, couple of things. We don't yet know what this ability is, or what this little symbol... You guys can't see my cursor, but there, the symbol next to the dash on the instant. People, they have not said what that is yet. There is some speculation that it could be tap, or like tap an ally, or something like that. Also, that could be the Watery Grave symbol because it is a wave. So maybe, but like necromancers deal with allies, and as confirmed as the next batch of cards we'll look at in a second. But also, it's a pirate set, and what is a pirate without its what's a pirate captain without a pirate crew? So it makes sense that these heroes have allies. Thematically, I personally wish that we don't touch magic with a 7-foot pole or a 7-foot oar. But there's a lot of other games that do the mechanic of turning things sideways. But we'll see. There's some speculation around what this could be, but they haven't said anything yet. But destroying a gold to draw a card and discard a card seems good. Hand filtering and hand manipulation on your opponent's turn as well could definitely be good, because this is at instant speed. Of course, we literally have no other Necromance cards yet. Well, we do. We actually have 3 Necromance cards that we're going to look at in a second. But we literally have 3 cards and nothing else to go off of. We don't know what Watery Grave is, but if Gravy Bones here can discard a blue card, draw a card, discard a blue card, and then play cards from the graveyard, seems good. We don't know what Watery Grave is, but it's hype that we have pirates and we have necromancer. Two new things right off the bat. Crazy. Looks cool. Good pun. Sick art. We love to see it. I am excited about this fella. Next, we have what we're really all here for. The Marlin, I'm going to go over here. Marlin Treasure Hunter. Marlin Treasure Hunter is we assume, 440 pirate, ranger, hero, action. The little wave symbol. Destroy a gold you control. Create a goldfin harpoon in your hand or arsenal. We don't know. Because the goldfin harpoon is a ephemeral arrow, hopefully. Go again. Whenever you draw a card during your action phase, I assume, you may put an face up into your arsenal. I assume that this is going to be whenever you draw a card during your action phase, you may put a arrow from your hand face up into your arsenal. And that seems fine. I mean, it seems okay. Riptide's ability is I play a card from hand and I get to put a card into arsenal. This basically says pitch a blue or pitch a yellow, draw a card, put a card face up into your arsenal, and if you can get go again and crack multiple golds on the same turn, if you can give arrows go again and crack multiple gold on your turn, then you can put multiple arrows face up into your arsenal. So it's basically like, it's like 2 mana, draw a card, reload your arrow, which seems pretty okay. Again, our boy Riptide. All I have to do is play a pump from my hand. I just play a card from my hand and then I get a card in my arsenal and I don't have to fucking pay mana to draw cards and any of that garbage. But if you look at it like basically gold that you generate has reload at the end of the draw a card text. I think it's pretty cool. Also, it's cool. The formatting of these cards. It was pointed out that like it feels like the top text is the pirate ability and the bottom text is the class ability. So it's like pirate ability, manipulate gold, draw a card. This one is manipulate gold, get a goldfin harpoon. And then this is like if a blue card has been put into your graveyard, so it's like graveyard stuff because it's a necromancer and we're resurrecting cards from the grave with Watery Grave. And then here is the ranger ability, which is just whenever you draw a card, put it into your hand, put it in your hand face up. I feel like this is reminiscent of Kasai, where Kasai breaks a gold token and then gets free swords for the turn. And Kasai's fine, I guess. She's pretty middle of the pack as far as power level goes, I think. Not positive. But the ability to generate what we assume currently to be ephemeral go again arrows off of destroying gold tokens could be interesting. Again, we don't know what this symbol is, the new little wave thing. If it is like tap the hero or tap the ally, maybe we'll or like tap an ally or something like that. We'll see. Maybe it's something completely different that they haven't talked about yet. But that also would imply that this pirate ranger also has a crew of ranger pistol shooting, cannon firing, maybe bow throwing, maybe what is the like the big wooden? Is it like a thwart? They're in Age of Empires. Hold on. Maybe the pirate out. It looks like in the art, this thing that she's holding looks like this. So maybe she makes a bunch of allies to man her scorpions, and you have to tap them to destroy gold to generate that harpoon. But anyway, but yeah, I feel maybe she plays a little like Kasai, where you kind of have inoptimal turns in the early game, trying to set up gold tokens, and then you just do whatever this wave symbol is, destroy a gold, create a harpoon. It doesn't say once per turn, unless it says that in the rules text. So maybe then you do the thing again, sacrifice another gold, get another go again arrow. And we don't know if it's in your hand or your arsenal. It's probably in your hand because that's where the Crouching Tigers went in Mistvale. So maybe we'll see. Hello, Diamond. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Where is the chat? Oh, the chat is under the images. You guys can go down here for right now. You guys are relegated God, to down here. I don't know. Maybe she plays like Kasai, where you kind of build up for a turn or two and then go crazy by cracking gold. And then lastly, I'm just gonna bring this all the way to the other side, and then I'm gonna come over here. Boom. This is the last class that we're getting. It is the Pirate Mechanologist, which I think is interesting. I would have guessed probably like 3 or 4 other classes that were not Mechanologist before Mechanologist. What game is this? This is Flesh and Blood. The best TCG on the market. Ability works really well with one cost sailor. Pitch a blue, break a gold. Pitch a blue, break a gold, load a red infecting shot, draw a card, use the one floating, fire it. I agree. That seems amazing. But then what are you doing? I don't know. I guess you block with 2 cards. You block with 2 cards? Okay. I play Call of Duty. Cool. Nice. You pitch a blue. Pitch a blue, break a gold, load a red infecting shot, fire red infecting shot, arsenal the card you draw, and you can block with 2 cards. I'm really curious to see the bow that they, the pirate ranger bow that they make. That should be interesting. But I get That seems like a really good 2-card hand. And if you don't want to arsenal it, you probably just go pitch a blue, break a gold, draw the card, load an arrow, play a pump, fire 8 damage, infecting shot. And that's off 2 cards and a gold. That's off. Yeah, that's off 2 cards and a gold, and then you use the card that you draw. Or if you draw something you don't want to play right away, you block with 2 cards, pitch a blue, break a gold, fire red infecting shot, arsenal the drawn card. Seems good. These are pirates, Call of Duty, more like Call of Duty. Fucking got 'em. You can get gold in Warzone, right? There's gold skins. Is that still a thing? Or is that Overwatch? But I would love to talk about the Ranger all day, but let's read the. I'm gonna read the Mechanologist real quick, as well. The Huffin Hightail action. Destroy gold you control. Create a golden cog token. Who knows what the golden cog token is? The second time you would crank each turn, draw a card. Cool, you have to play crank cards. And the crank cards from Bright Lights. Um, are any of the crank cards from Bright Lights good besides anything called uh, Boom Grenade and Diablo? This game is very similar to Diablo in the fact that there is now uh, Necromancer. I really don't think, is there like any discussion even happening around the Mechanologist? I feel like there's such little information to go off of the Mechanologist that's like, cool. If a golden cog is good, you can destroy gold to make a golden cog. Hog. And then it wants you to play it wants you to play the crank cards the second time. Yeah. And then she wants you to play the bad crank items. 2 bad crank items to draw a card. I assume there's going to be good crank items in the set, of course, but like I feel like the Mechanologist is like the least able to be talked about currently, unless more stuff has been shown or talked about. Nothing else has been shown, but yeah. I also think I know the least about Mechanologist. I'm trying to think. It's good value, and they boost, and we don't know what a golden cog is. Anyway, let's talk about the Ranger. Can this come over here, please? Oh, no, no, no. We don't have to talk about the Ranger. Never mind. Hold on. We have these cards. Backup protocols are good. Oh, that's true. I mean, is she just a pirate mechanologist necromancer with protocols? She's just getting stuff back from the grave, too. What is this? This is I don't need that. Most crank stuff is only okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it. But you get like the protocols, you get boom grenades, you get um were the shields were like only good and limited, right? Because there's the shields, and then there's the is Hydron Collider a crank? Hold on. 2 February. Cards. Hydron. I can't spell. I'm gonna look up crank. There is. Oh, she can play Fast and Furious. That seems good. I'd be interested to see the price of Fast and Furious, because that was only in the Dash IO Armory deck. The red 0 3 attack block 3. If you've cranked this turn, this gets +1 boost. If this is banished for boosting, put a steam counter on any item you control with crank. I bet you Fast and Furious prices are through the roof. Um, where's Hydron Collider? I thought Hydron Collider was. Oh, this is not good. Never mind. Or I don't know. Maybe it's good. Hydron Collider, 1 mana crank item. When this enters with 4 steam counters at the start of the turn, destroy it unless you remove a steam counter. When you boost an attack, destroy this. If you do, the attack gets +X. No, that's just like a 1 mana 4. It's a 1 mana 4 attack boost. What is Null Time Zone? Oh, Null Time Zone is from the Hunted. This enters the arena with 2 steam counters. At the start of your turn, destroy this unless you remove a steam counter. When this enters the arena, name the card. The name card can't be pitched or played while this is in the arena. Oh. It feels not great. I assume a lot of these cards aren't that good because I don't recognize any of them. This enters with a steam counter. This is tick-tock clock. Tick-tock on the clock. This enters the arena with a steam counter. At the start of your turn, destroy this and deal 1 damage unless you remove... Destroy this and deals 1 damage to you unless you remove steam counter. When a Mechanologist attack action card you control hits a hero, destroy this and up to 2 other items. Deal X damage to them, where X is the number of items destroyed this way. Interesting. Can you, like, tick-tock clock, crank, boom grenade, crank, do something else? What is Bank Breaker? Oh, this is from the Max. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be good crank cards in the Max Nitro Armory deck as well. That's something. There's not that. There's like, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, not even. 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There's 26 unique playable crank cards, and none of them are specializations. Oh, she can play Cerebellum Processor. I don't know how you would get... I don't know how you would stack action points or anything like that. Because isn't High Octane banned still? But they could play Cerebellum Processor. But I assume you don't really want to draw more cards. Because you're already generating gold. I don't know. She could be interesting. What's up, Ian? Hello. Can't wait to see... Can't wait till there's a huge playmat of one of the new Pirate Ranger artwork sitting on a local game shop table. And by golly, you'll see one at your local game store called Capstone Games Retail Store. I hope that... whoops, that's not the one I wanted. This would be... I bet you this artwork extends and there's like a whole bow and you can see the full mast and everything. It'd be sick. But they usually do playmats of the new... Well, they're not. They're doing gem packs now. Oh, that sucks. There's not going to be any armory kits for... There's no more armory kits with playmats. So I wonder how they're going to distribute playmats now. Who knows? But let's talk about these cards too real quick. This one is Board the Ship. Red, 2 mana, 6 attack. Who knows what block. When this attacks, you may blank an ally you control. If you do, this gets overpower. This is a Pirate Necromancer action, so this is specifically for Gravy Bones. 2 mana, 6 overpower. Seems good. Seems like a very run-of-the-mill, on-rate card. This probably blocks for 2. This also, the text on this card, along with the little symbol, kinda... it's a very strong case for this symbol being tapped. Because then it reads, when this attacks, you may tap an ally you control. If you do, this gets overpower. Very run-of-the-mill, very easy to understand type card. So, fair enough. Next one. This one is Paddle Faster. Oh, that's the wrong way. I actually need to come this way. I'm coming closer to you, chat. Paddle Faster. We don't know how much it costs. But this is a question mark cost, 4 power. When this attacks, you may... whatever. An ally you control. If you do this, it gets go again. I assume this is probably just a conditional 0 for 4 go again. Or 0 for 4 conditional go again on the Pirate Necromancer, which, again, cool. It gives them a way to go again, and it gives them ally manipulation, which is what they want. And that's what the pirates are doing. You got to manipulate your crew to get where you're trying to go, which is the victory zone. It's cool. These are definitely just cards that they're using to show that are just to show off the mechanic. Basically, just like, look, see, if you do the thing, then you can get overpower. And this one is, if you could do the thing, you get to go again. You get a very on rate conditional 0 for 4. It's Pirate Necromancer Scar for Scar. So I assume that's what Paddle Faster is going to be. We're bringing you back over here for the last one. This one is Hoist 'em Up. This is a Pirate Necromancer block, bringing back the block mechanic, which I believe was introduced in Bright Lights, and then they did it in Heavy Hitters. And I think everything in Mistvale and Rosetta were defense reactions. And I think everything in the Hunted is also defense reactions. But this is bringing back blocks. Which is kind of cool. But this is a 4 block. When this defends, you may tap an ally you control. If you do, this gains +1. Or when this defends, you may an ally you control. If you do, this gets +1. 1 card block for 5 seems good. Once again, simple cards to show off the new mechanic and be like, look, if you do the new thing, look at the value you get when you get the new thing. And then new players go, oh my god, look at the value that I get when I do the cool thing with my Pirate Necromancer. And that's pretty sick. I assume also that there will be a new or equivalent, maybe, starter battle like the Dorinthia Rhinar battle. And these cards, these like really simple, easy to understand pieces of value will be in the Reinhard Dorinthia Classic Battle set that you could purchase at your local game store. That is my hunch. Because these are simple cards, they show off the new mechanic and their promos. I believe this also, they said that this is going to be just like a promo, a Battle Hardened promo pack, I assume, for just participating. I don't know that for certain. But I'm putting my money on... I'm putting my money on Gravy Bones and Marilyn are gonna have a Reinhard or Reinar Dorinthia Classic Battle set that has those really simple, easy to understand cards, new player friendly cards to explain the mechanics. Because there was a block, there was an attack with a keyword, and then there was a conditional go again. That would be cool if they did Classic Battle for new players. I think that would be sick. And I'm calling it now. Gravy Jones versus Maryland Classic Battle. If I'm right, you can come back to this video /stream and comment you were right. But yeah, those are the new cards. The new cards and the 3 heroes that were revealed. I assume this will be a 3-hero set, much like Mistvale was with Zen, Enigma, and New. And was it Rosetta? Rosetta was Aurora. No, there was 4. There was Aurora, Acilio, Florian. Is that all of them? Who are the Rosetta heroes? Oh, Verdance, duh. Basilio, Verdance, Aurora, and I just said the other one. Holy, you guys know what I mean. But the Hunted kind of felt overwhelming with the amount of heroes that they put out, or the Hunted. So I'm glad I'm kind of happy that we're going back to 3 or 4 heroes because I feel like the whole Fang versus or like what was it like Fang, Syndra, Arachne. Maybe there really was only 3 heroes. Maybe Arachne is just overwhelming. It felt like there was so many hero tokens, but I think it was just like two Arachnes, Syndra, and Fang. So I think I'm actually just stupid, and my brain can't comprehend how many heroes the Hunted actually introduced because Arachne was too much. But any final thoughts? Any final words of wisdom about the 3 new heroes from chat? Also, this is getting turned into a YouTube video probably, so make sure to leave your thoughts about these leaks in the comments down below, and I'll respond to every single one of you.